Imagine being born into a name too heavy for a boy to lift. You grow up only being known as the shadow of your father, and 30 years later, you answer him in the last minute of the game, in front of the world. Mikel Merino was born in Pamplona on the 22nd of June 96, in a city that goes silent for 51 weeks. And then, for one, fills its streets with the thunder of running balls. He was born in the shadow of both that festival and a man, because his father was Angel Merino. 200 games for Osasuna, a legend in that city long before his son could even kick a ball. So when Mikel walked into that academy at 16, nobody ever said his first name. He was only ever the son of his father. He was too small, his body seemingly forgetting how to grow, whilst the others became men around him, so that he survived only on technique and intelligence, and something no coach could measure. He did the bravest thing a boy his age chasing a dream could do. He left alone to Germany, a boy who could not speak the language and had been stripped of every comfort he had ever known. But for the first time in his life, nobody knew his father's name. For the first time, he wasn't chasing a shadow, but for the first time, he was nobody's son. He was just a stranger, learning how to become somebody in a country that owed him nothing. But Mikel carried one secret across the border, because back in 1991, his father scored a goal and ran to the corner flag and circled it slowly, like a bullfighter, commanding the ring. That gesture alone had become the family's inheritance, passed down in silence from father to son. We don't know if it was fate or chance, but destiny put Mikel Merino in the semi-finals of the Euros. With Spain, almost by miracle, Mikel scored the winner against Germany, on the very ground, where his father had once scored, ran to the corner flag, and he spun like the bullfighter answering its teacher 30 years later. Heaven was not finished writing his story. It's the 6th of July, 2026 in Dallas, and they say World Cup finals are never played early, but Spain and Portugal must battle with their souls. For a spot in the quarterfinal, the game is a shy stalemate, and in the 90th minute, Mikel Merino, having just come on the field, starts an electric passing sequence, and the ball finds the boy, who was once too small alone against destiny, stands Mikel Merino Zafon. They say it is hard to hear silence, but Mikel in that second heard the silence of a frightened boy nobody had bet on. Whilst 80,000 souls were screaming his name, he punches Spain into the quarterfinals for the first time in 16 years. Portugal and Cristiano Ronaldo fall to the grass weeping. His era was ended at the feet of a man he had never once noticed. Merino runs to the corner flag and circles it slowly, his father's gesture on the biggest stage football owns. The next morning, the rockets would fire in Pamplona, and the bulls would run through the very streets his father once walked, because the boy from those streets had finally made a name of his own. Some sons spend their whole life chasing their father's name. Very few grow tall enough to carve their own beside it. If you want more stories like this one, please make sure you're following.